Hi YouTube, this is JJ714 coming at you. I just finished 2-strand twisting my hair all over. I'm going to turn around so you can take a look and see it in the back. Hopefully you can see it well. The reason I did this was after, actually I have been looking at this young lady's website. It's Robin Wood, W-O-O-D, and she does a technique called the Crown and Glory technique, where with Afro hair especially, you use braiding as a technique to grow out your hair. Now, she has a lot of great information on her website. If you haven't heard of her and you would wish to go to her, there's some other ladies on YouTube that are actually doing the regimen or have done the regimen. I thought I could think of one right away, but I really can't. I'm sorry, I should have written out a couple of people's names, but I'm not sure if Robin Wood, I don't know why I'm thinking about the actor Robin Williams, but Robin Wood, I don't know if she has a YouTube channel, but her website is called growafrohair.com. It's grow, G-R-O-W-A-F-R-O hair.com, and you can you just put it all together.com, and it should take you to her technique. She's been around for a while because I was reading some of the testimonials and so forth on there. She sells a detangler. It's called the Afro Detangler. Apparently it is a leave-in, almost like a leave-in conditioner, but it really detangles and moisturizes your hair really, really well, according to what a lot of her subscribers and so forth, and the people that actually leave testimonials on her webpage. I'm not sure if I'm going to invest in her Afro Detangler or not, because with the Tangle Teaser and the products that I use so far, I'm pretty pleased with how, the detangling process for my daughter and my hair is so far. But nothing say that I won't change my mind. But at this point, I'm just really interested in technique. My goal is to get my regimen down and my daughter's regimen down, where it's very simple, very easy, not complicated. So I probably will just investigate a little bit more into her product. However, right now I'm pretty pleased with using the natural oils for the Real Queen regimen, as well as the Rapunzel Future of Hair products, which is the Rapunzel Protein Deep Conditioner and the Rapunzel Hair Thickener. And I also use the Moroccan Oil Moisture Repair Shampoo. So those are my main stay products that I'm using, and my goal is to use those for a year. I started using the Rapunzel and doing the Real Queen's regimen in, like, I guess the first or second week in March, probably about the second week in March, give or take a little bit, because I think it was after my family and I returned from Disney. So my goal is to use it consistently for a year, and then, if I need to make adjustments at that time, perhaps I'll start looking at something new. But so far, I'm really satisfied with the progress that it's been making with those products. But once again, her technique talks about using braids to, basically she shows you how to do braids, how to take the braids out. She goes into she's very, very thorough, so there's no misconception about, she tells you not to braid the braids too tight. She talks about the build-up, how, around your edges and your sides and your back, you'll probably end up having to re-braid those areas like every 2 to 3 weeks and so forth because of build-up. So she's very, very knowledgeable about this, and apparently she's used the technique on herself and been very successful, and there are other people on her site that they have pictures and so forth and show their progress. So the technique works, and one thing I am finding out, that what works for me may not work for you, and vice versa. But it's always good to have that information, because you just never know that, you might be at ends with trying to come up with something to do with your hair, and somebody comes up with a technique, and guess what? Bam. You know, it's like light bulb moment goes on, and hey, it's like, there it goes Thursday, riding into town, you know. But I just really say that because I know there's so much information out on YouTube, and even my husband said, yesterday I had mentioned to him what someone had said or commented on one of my videos, and he said, well, baby, I keep trying to remind you, you're out on YouTube, so you're going to, you know, you go through like thousands and thousands of people see your videos, and you're going to get all kinds of people and so forth. But, you know, I love YouTube. I love my YouTube subscribers and friends and family because there's just no other, you know. And I really love Hairlista as well as the Real Queens Regimen. And I also am on naturalsunshine.com. I don't go on there as much, but it's also another natural hair resource that's very, very good, where I get great information, maybe some techniques or things that I just don't know, because I still consider myself old school. And if anybody said, well, what is old school? Well, I was born in the 60s, so, you know, a lot of things that we did are different than what they do these days, so that's why I say old school. But basically what I did with my hair was I just spritz it with water, and in my water I have some peppermint oil, just water, peppermint oil, and I also put some Infusium 23 leave-in treatment. So that's my mix for my water. And then it was like the Lord just told me, start using your extra virgin coconut oil. And for me, this really works very, very well on my hair. I had started using the Jamaican black castor oil for the Real Queens Regimen, but because it's starting to get a little bit warmer, and the Jamaican black castor oil is sort of heavy, and what I'm concerned about me doing my hair every night and then getting up preparing for work is one thing when I wasn't going to work, but when I go to work, I just don't want to have a really, really heavy oil on my hair where my hair may start to sweat or something. And then it's like Jamaican black castor oil, you have to either you love the smell or you don't love the smell, because I hear people say that they put like different essential oils such as peppermint oil and other oils such as rosemary oil to try to cover the scent. Personally, I don't have a problem with the smell, but it is one smell, just like some other natural products, that if you're not used to it, you have to either get used to it. It's one of those products you either love or you don't like. So the bottom line is you do what is best for you. But I think for the summer, I will be using, even when I do my Real Queens Regimen, I will probably be using the coconut oil, and I might even, just so I won't run out of this so quick, I might start using some extra virgin olive oil for my Real Queens Regimen. But basically, I just wanted to, if anyone has been doing the Crown and Glory Regimen and it has grown your hair out, if you wouldn't mind providing feedback to myself and perhaps some other ladies that would be interested in it, I would really appreciate it so much. My daughter, she was so sweet, and I really want to thank you all for the compliments that you've made about my daughter, because she's just a sweetheart, and I love her. Yes, I'm her mom, but she's a very, very loving, giving young lady, and my husband and I, we really try to teach her good values and, learning how to respect people, respect herself, love others, not be in love with herself, but love herself. Because that way, when she loves herself, she's able to love other people. But I enjoyed doing the videos with her yesterday, and she kept coming in and out of the bathroom when I was doing my hair, and I said, well, how do you like my hair? Because she's really liking me when I rock my afro. And so she said, well, Mommy, I really like your afro. And I said, well, okay. I said, but what about this? Because I think Mommy's going to be wearing her hair like this for a little bit. And so she said, well, Mommy, after I got finished with it, she said, well, Mommy, I like your hair like that too. And I said, well, you know what? I think after I wear it for a few days and you see me more with it, you'll probably like it more. And so she was like, okay. But I just want to show you that my hair does shrink a lot. And as you can see, just by me pulling out how my hair has grown. Now, I do want to say that for me, just a little bit about myself, and I know some of you probably saying, well, you were talking about you want to text lax and, so forth, but my background is, like I said, I was born in the 60s. When I grew up, yes, they did have afros and so forth, but then I guess you call it the texturizer. Actually, I think we call it, I'm trying to think what else we call it, because it wasn't a texturizer, but it came out, and then where you put the Afro sheen stuff in your hair, and then after that, that's when everybody started really perming their hair. So all I've ever known is my hair either being straightened with the straightening comb when I was a little girl, or I think I was about 15, close to 15 when I got my first perm. So I never knew my hair in any other condition other than straight, whether it was through a straightening comb or, using a relaxer. So when I had to make the decision to do the big chop last July, it was extreme for me because my hair had come out from, I had let someone put a weave in. She braided my hair down, but then she put the weave on too tight. And when I went to take the weave hair out, most of my hair, especially at the top, it came right off with the weave. And it was devastating to me because my hair was very thin and fragile, and my thought was to just Janice, don't mess with it, just continue to wear wigs and, just try to treat it and do what you could do. But I did that for like about a month, and it seems like my hair got worse. And then my husband, finally, because he's like one of my biggest supporters, and my daughter, and he was saying, well, baby, if you are bald, I'm going to love you just the same, and I think you would look wonderful with a bald head. But of course, I didn't want to be completely bald. So I went to the beauty shop, the barber shop or beauty shop, and he went with me, my daughter went with me, and I got it all cut off. And, I laugh sometimes when I see some of the ladies because they're like, oh, they have a big chop, when their hair, they got a head full of hair. But for me, a big chop was, I had everything was done. And so, I started literally from scratch. And it was a big psychological thing for me because I was used to having hair. And even my hair at its shortest, I had my hair cut short or whatever, but that was a decision that I made, and it was still at a length that I could manage and do something with it and be comfortable. But I was not at all comfortable with having very, very short hair. Not only having short hair, but my hair was dry, brittle. I, had to get to the point of realizing that I could not do the same things with my hair, to my hair, not just from the length standpoint, but even from taking care of it, because my hair was totally a different texture than it was when I had the relaxer in it. So, for me, with the, going through the trials after doing the roller sets a couple times and still not getting the results that I wanted, part of me was like, okay, Lord, what's with my hair? And I finally had to get to the point that, I just have to continue to do some of the things that I'm doing now. Yes, I have the option. I can get braids. I can wear a wig. I can get a weave. I doubt that I will ever get another weave, although today I saw a young lady that was rocking this weave style that it was like, oh, okay, Janice, come back, because, that was the thought is, get a nice weave, because it did. It looked good on her, and it made me think about, the days when I used to rock my hair with extensions in as well. But my thing is, at the point that I'm at, it's getting used to my natural hair, just like, say, when I lost 70 pounds a few years ago, I had to get used to being in my new skin because it was more or less of me than I was at the time. But it's like, I know it's a mindset, and once I finally get to the point of saying, okay, this is my hair, this is an extension of me, this is who God created me to be, so you know, as long as I love me, it doesn't matter what anybody else says. But overall, I've been getting very good compliments, and I really, really am starting to get comfortable with my hair. The thing is that being in a professional setting, everybody is not going to love your hair just because you love your hair. So I know there are a lot of ladies who are natural, and they say, well, you know, if people are not going to accept my hair, I won't accept the job. Well, I don't have that flexibility or that luxury, because where we are, the job market is very, very tight. And you'll do whatever is necessary within means. I mean, as long as it's legal, it's not ungodly or anything like that. Whatever I need to do to not only to, you know, get a job, but to keep a job, that's what I'm going to do. So, you know, I just have to, my goal is to really grow my hair out, because I feel like when I get enough length, then there will be more options for me to be able to wear my natural hair. Not only do I have to be concerned about, okay, well, it's not going to work in a roller set, but perhaps I can add a ponytail or do something to it, because I'm like in that in-between stage right now. So I believe what I'm going to do, like I said, I'm going to look at more at her technique, try to find out more information, do more research. I do research before I do anything with my hair or with my daughter, much anything else. And then probably after my first year anniversary, which is the 17th of July, then I'll make that decision to go ahead and either add extensions to my hair and go from there. But I will let you know once I get to that point. And should I decide to get extensions before my anniversary, and I'm going to do my best not to, but I might go ahead and get them in before the end of this month or the first part of next month, and keep them in until close to my anniversary, because it'll be at least 6 weeks, maybe 7 weeks before then. But I'm going to try not to get them, but if I do, you'll see, because I'll come back and let you see them. But with that, I just want to say thank you so very much, YouTube, and thank you for all of my friends and my family and so forth on here, because you've been such a blessing to me and my family. Again, thank you for the warm compliments and everything that you gave my daughter. We really enjoyed the videos that we did yesterday, and her hair still is looking lovely as usual. And it's so funny because when I was after I did my hair and I was pulling it down to let her see how long it had grown, because I have a lot of shrinkage, she pulled hers down from the top and it came all the way underneath her chin, and I was like, wow. So Mama's really proud, because you know, God has blessed me to be able to take care of my daughter's hair as well as my hair. And once you get knowledge, knowledge is something that's powerful, that no one can really ever take from you. And you just have to increase that knowledge to understanding, and then go beyond that to wisdom and know the right things to do. And so with that, I just want to say thank you so very much. And I might come back and do one more video, because I got to start working on my weight loss videos again. But with that, I just want to say talk to you later and have a blessed day. Bye-bye. Peace.